Hello, this is T-Bone from Filthy Casuals here, and this will be a how to GiWipe or GiWipe loot farm video. So this is my favorite loot farming composition. It's pretty much all I use now. It's a good comp because you can pretty much get into any Town Hall 8 base for huge loot, and it's also a good trophy pushing comp. So basically my composition consists of I use 2 P.E.K.K.A.s and then a mixture of giants and wizards, usually 19 giants and 12 wizards. It doesn't really matter exactly. But you also, for spells, you want to have 4 earthquakes. That allows you to break open any wall that you want. And then I bring 2 heals. Some people bring a heal and a rage, but that's really personal preference. It doesn't really matter. If you can get an earthquake from your clan in your clan castle, then that's great because you can actually bring 2 regular spells that way. So you can see through my attack log that it's a pretty lucrative farming comp. You can do it once every hour, and if you boost, you can get 4 in, which is pretty wicked. So I'll just be going over some of the basics. So here's a hit that I did that had really good dark and pretty good elixir too. I decided to hit from the left because both of the elixir storages were from there. So basically, you want to use the earthquake spells to open up the dark and the town hall to make them in the same compartment, and then I use the wall breakers to open up the outside wall. Sometimes you don't even need the wall breakers, which is great, but in this case I did. So you want to select an entry point and then set up your funnel by putting, I personally put down 2 giants on either side of the entry point, which I decided to be that wall right there. So I put down 2 giants and then 2 wizards on either side to set up the funnel. So earthquakes open up the dark. And then the giants go down, and then 2 wizards go down on either side behind the giants. And then here comes the wall breakers. And the reason that I like to put out 2 giants on either side of my entry point is so that the wall breakers don't get fucked over by splash damage if there's a mortar or a wizard tower locked onto your giants. Some people like to fan out the giants, but I feel that protecting the wall breakers is very important. And then having the 2 wizards on either side takes out all the peripheral junk and allows you to just throw the kitchen sink into the little entry point that you have. So you can see that everything just sort of nicely funnels in. And here you can see I like to bring 2 heals, but it's pretty much a matter of preference. And that's pretty much it. Most of the action for GiWiPe occurs like in the first 20 or 30 seconds when you're setting up your funnel. After that, it's just dropping the heals wherever it's logical. I have 2 more to show. The second one was very similar to that. I can't remember exactly what it was, but let's see. Okay, yeah, so massive loot on this one. And I decided that since he had more gold than he had elixir, to come in from the west because both gold storages were there. And I think I needed to use the wall breakers as well. So let's just take a look. So the 4 earthquake go down. And look at that, I don't even need to use the wall breakers for this one. So 2 giants and then 2 wizards directly behind them. Giants tank for the wizards. Wizards clean up the junk and set up the funnel. And then I just chuck in the rest of the giants and dump the wizards and the P.E.K.K.A.s and the clan castle in the middle of the funnel so that they go into the center. I like to drop the first heal pretty early to keep all the giants alive. Yeah, it's pretty nice when you don't have to use the wall breakers because it just makes it that much more simple. But you definitely want to have the wall breakers just in case you do need to break open a wall. Yeah, so So like I say, most of the work happens in the first 30 seconds. It's pretty much just a matter of setting up your funnel and then chucking everything else in. I don't know why I dropped my wall breakers, but... and then the last raid is one that I actually wasn't able to get into the core using just the earthquakes and wall breakers. But it had such a juicy core, so I just opened up the core with earthquakes, and then my idea was to open up one of these outer compartments, like one of these ones, and I was hoping that they would go in right after that, but they took a little bit of a roundabout route, but they ended up getting inwards. So that just goes to show you how powerful this comp is. So 2 giants on either side, and then 2 wizards on either side of the giants to set up the funnel. And then they kind of went for a walk, but they ended up busting into that core. I'll fast forward this one. I don't really know why I showed this one. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not an expert by any means. I've only been doing this for about 2 weeks, but it's been great. It's awesome for farming dark, and it's also good for pushing. So yeah, give it a shot and good luck with it.